Hey everyone, this is Christopher Brown here again from alphalifestyleacademy.com. Now, as you can see in front of you today, I'm at grantcardone.com. So this is his actual website. And he's running a promotion, as you can see here. It's the 10X Business Summit. And I'm sure he's running ads out there. I haven't checked my email yet, but I'm sure I'm receiving some emails about this as well. So we go ahead and click on here. And takes us over to here. So we're going to go ahead and check out his sales funnel. And so we can go ahead and look at what he's doing and then duplicate that same success into our enterprises. But before we go ahead and get started, if you'd like to see your odds of becoming a millionaire, there's some different factors where you can predict your odds and the things that you're not doing. We can implement that, personality traits, different issues that's going on in your life. We can adjust those, and so that will give you a greater chance of becoming a millionaire. So if you're watching this video, you'll find a link for that down below directly underneath this video. You can also visit Millionaire Test alphalifestyleacademy.com for more details on that. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is his landing page, the first page, and I do coaching with Alan Lazar, who used to work for Ty Lopez, but now he's working for Grant Cardone, and he's the creative part. He's the one that puts like Grant Cardone is amazing, but he is the face of the brand. Alan Lazar comes up with a lot of the internet marketing strategies. So he's a strategist, and one of the things that he always says is to look at Grant Cardone's landing pages and their squeeze pages and their sales funnels, because they're obviously working. They're working for a reason. So he says, don't try to reinvent the wheel. Just go ahead and take what we're doing and apply this into our enterprises. And that's the term of what they actually call it a swipe file, something that's been used for eons and eons of time. And you take a successful advertisement, take the products out of it, and exchange them for your products, and use that exact same marketing system or marketing campaign to deliver and sell your products and services. So that's what we're doing here. So let's go ahead and fill out this form. It automatically set it all up. Here's a timer down here. It's not an accurate timer. It's accurate, but it's to create fear of loss, I guess, is the best way to say that. To motivate you and incentivize you to register quickly. So let's go ahead and register for this now. And here's a program that he's upselling us to. I like the looks of this. So here's the book. Here's some videos. And the print of it is really small. But it's $97, and if you got to pay attention to this a lot of times, because most people would come here and they're like, I don't want to pay $97. But if you keep your eye open down here at the bottom, I think this is only my personal opinion, but this isn't fact or anything. But I would imagine, because you want people, of course, he's sending you emails. So he's sending you emails to keep you in the system, so that will bring you back. But I would imagine that a certain percentage of people would come here and see a page like this and say, it's $97. I don't want to pay $97. This was just what's the word? Hook, line, and sinker. So that it's there's a specific word that they use for it, but it's bait and switch. That's the word. But it's not a bait and switch. But I would imagine that certain people would register with their email. Hey, you said it's free and now you're selling me something. So one suggestion that I would make is make the no thanks option big enough so that they know that they're not required to buy the product. But obviously, for obvious reasons, you do want to show them the value in it and why it is important to go ahead and purchase the product. But we're not going to do that. So what we'll do, actually, I might come back to this and actually purchase it. I'll spend a little bit more time with it. But I'm just going to go ahead and say no thanks. And then, so instead of that, here's another offer that he's giving you. today for $47. And actually, this is not a bait switch. You do have to. That's his entire. So okay. So you do have to buy in. This is, he doesn't usually do this, but in this case he does require you to actually buy the product today for $47. And so that's his sales funnel. I'll do another video with this, and I'll actually walk you through the email campaign, because now that I've registered with this, I'm sure he's going to send me out some emails, and let's see what's going to happen with this over the next few days. But I had a blast recording this video for you here today. Again, be sure to go ahead and if you're watching this video on our blog, you'll find a banner for that down below directly underneath this video, on where you can see what your odds of becoming a millionaire are. So you can go ahead and visit millionairetest.alphalifestyleacademy.com. So just being when you look at, we did a blog post on this, you might have seen this, but we looked at, as of 2000, every 10 years, the United States does a census, right? So we looked at the total population in 2010, or 2020, excuse me, and then the registered or the known millionaires that they had at that time. And on average, over the past 10 years, it's averaging about, the United States is creating about 1,700 new millionaires a day. And you might think that that's a lot, but and it is a lot, but we overestimate what a millionaire really is. So if you look at back about 100 years ago, to about $45,000 had the buying power of what $1 million does today. And, so if you look at different things like that and how the value of the dollar has decreased over time. So being a millionaire is not as cool as it once was. To be a millionaire, you actually need about at least $10 million to buy the equivalent of what $1 million used to. So it's not as cool, but it is still very cool to become a millionaire. But you want to see what your odds are of becoming a millionaire. And like I said, if you live here in America, we looked at the population, looked at how many millionaires there were in 2020, and as of that date, you had about a 16.21 in every 16.25 people in America are millionaires. So it's not as hard as you might think. Even I did this about 10 years ago. Actually, I did it in 2015, but I looked at the numbers of what the population was in 2010, and then how many millionaires there were in 2010. And I think it sounded really good even back then, but it was like a 1 in every 32 people or something like that were millionaires in the United States. So as you can see, it's only gotten better. So, but I had a blast recording this video for you here today. So go ahead and, like I said, go ahead and check out millionairetest.alphalifestyleacademy.com, or you'll find a link for that down below directly underneath this video. But take care, everyone. Have a great day, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye-bye now.